Hey everyone, Kevin here with my 1, 2, 3 cents on the Royal Rumble. The 2011 Royal Rumble kicks off on Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, and as of right now of this posting, which will be about midnight Central Time on Saturday night into Sunday morning, it looks like there are 34 participants that we know about for the Rumble. A couple of surprise spoiler ones that have been announced. I'm not going to name who those are in case you haven't read the spoiler alerts. So I'll get to my Royal Rumble picks, the actual Rumble match pick winners or winner in just a minute or two. First, wanted to kind of run down the rest of the card. And I've mentioned before too in my blogs on my 1, 2, 3 cents at the Blogspot page that I would like to see the losers of the championship matches be then entered into the Royal Rumble, and even maybe possibly throw the champions in too. And if, say, the champion were to win the Royal Rumble, they would get a golden ticket, so to speak, to WrestleMania, where they wouldn't have to defend the title again until WrestleMania, going in, being ensured that they would go in as the champion. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. But anyway, that's my kind of fantasy booking thing. But let's go on to the Rumble undercard. The Divas title match, Natalya versus Lay Cool. Kind of not 100% on this one with my pick. Probably going to go with Lay Cool, and I'm expecting some kind of interference, perhaps from Awesome Kong making her debut, or even a Beth Phoenix heel turn to kind of set something up between Natalya and Beth for down the road. But I wouldn't be surprised if Lay Cool walks out with the championship once again in this match. Although I do think Natalya has been a great champion and is a great competitor. Moving on to the world title match between Edge and Dolph Ziggler. Up until yesterday, I was going to go with Edge on this one, but after watching the Pro Wrestling Report, their YouTube channel, they made some really good points about Ziggler winning this match, and I kind of liked where they were going with it, so I'm going to kind of steal their pick on that one and go with Dolph Ziggler on this as well. I think it'd be a great move. It'd be kind of unexpected, and it would also, shake things up a bit. You're going to go with a more younger championship base. Edge by no means is old. He's 37 years old. He's my age, and I don't consider myself old, but Dolph Ziggler, I think, is kind of the future. Definitely one of my picks to watch in 2011, and I do think before, I had said I can't see him winning the title, but after thinking about it for a bit, I could see him winning the title and probably dropping it at Elimination Chamber to set up for somebody else. I don't know that they have enough faith in him to be the champion at WrestleMania. It would definitely add something new and different to the card, though, if he were to go into WrestleMania as the champion. But I could see Edge losing the title tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised at all, and I wouldn't be upset either if he did, quite frankly. So that is something that we may end up seeing. Also, The Miz versus Randy Orton. If you've watched these videos before, I'm a big a big Miz fan. Almost a Miz mark, I guess you could say. And I really do hope that he retains. It would make sense for him to retain. Although having 3 heels win the title matches at the Royal Rumble, I don't know if they want to go in that direction, but I think it would definitely wouldn't take anything away from the Rumble. That way you'd almost guarantee that a face is going to win the Rumble match itself. But I like to see The Miz win. I'd like to see him go into WrestleMania as the champion. I'm kind of preaching this over and over again. I've said it before, but I really think we need something fresh and new in the main event, and I definitely think having a guy who hasn't been in the main event before, at least one of those participants there would be great. In the past we've seen Triple H, Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker, John Cena, Randy Orton, your 5 main guys in that title match or in the main event picture. So I think having The Miz and or Dolph Ziggler in that mix would freshen things up, and it would take some getting used to. We are used to, as fans, seeing these same guys in the main event and in the title picture, so we're programmed to think that they should be the only ones there. But I definitely would like to see something fresh, either with The Miz or with Dolph Ziggler in that main event picture. So I look for The Miz to win, or I shouldn't say I look for him to win. I look for him to walk out as the champion, whether that comes from a DQ or a countout. They'd really need to give him a legitimate victory, pinfall victory over somebody like Randy Orton. And it wouldn't hurt Randy Orton's credibility at all. It wouldn't hurt his standing in the company at all if he put The Miz over cleanly, or at least by pinfall tomorrow night. So let's hope that that happens. I'm not going to hold my breath, but that's what I'm hoping will happen. Now, for the Rumble match itself, as I mentioned earlier, there are 34 participants that have been announced so far. And of those, I can't pick a winner, I've analyzed this. I've looked back at the past winners from the past Royal Rumbles, and it seems like a lot of the times it's somebody who is kind of already on the upper mid-card. Last year it was Edge. The year before that it was Randy Orton. The year before that it was John Cena. The year before that it was The Undertaker. So you get the picture. It's guys who have been in the title hunt or been the champion before already. It hasn't been since Rey Mysterio won it in 2006 that a non-champion, previous champion, has won the Rumble. That being said, I can't see them going with Alberto Del Rio just yet. I don't see that happening. I'm still thinking it's going to be a surprise entrant, and I think that surprise entrant that's going to win, and I don't know if he is even an entrant, but I do think Triple H is going to win the 2011 Royal Rumble. I don't like that idea at all, but I can see them going that way because of him returning, and especially if The Miz retains and goes into WrestleMania as the champion, you want to have, I guess they'd want to have one half of that match be somebody who's established, somebody who's worked a Mania event before. And again, I'm not crazy about the idea, but I'm going with him, although my friend Chad posted his picks and his thoughts, and Christian was actually one of the surprise thoughts that he had. That would be interesting to see Christian win it and then go on to face Edge if Edge were to retain or regain the title at the Elimination Chamber. I like that scenario as well. So there are a couple of different ways we could go there. I do like Christian. He's been around for a while. He is, again, one of those guys that's closer to my age, in his late 30s, but has never held the title and can still go. I like Christian a lot, and I would like to see him have a run as the champion at some point too. I certainly think he deserves it. So Triple H, Christian, not announced yet. Two potential winners. Of the guys who are announced, I'm not picking any of them at this point. So I guess my first pick is Triple H, although he's not the one I want to win. Who I would want to win the Royal Rumble is I don't even know, quite honestly. I'd like to see something fresh and new and exciting. Whether or not we get that with the winner of the Rumble match itself remains to be seen. I think we're going to get that in the title matches that will hopefully then lead up to the Royal Rumble match. I hope they make the Rumble match itself the main event. So I'm hoping I will be checking out the Rumble tomorrow night. I'm off Monday morning, so I'm excited that I will be able to watch the Royal Rumble live for the first time in several years, so that should be a fun night too. And I'll post a video after the Rumble match on Sunday night and give you my analysis, if you will. So I want to thank you for watching and invite you again to check out my blog at my123cents.blogspot.com. For now, that's my 123 cents. I'll talk to you later.